Under the sea, there's a place called Flounder's Grotto where all the little fish can come to share their big ideas. Because under the sea, even the smallest fish can have the biggest dreams. One day, while exploring a sunken ship, Ariel and Flounder find a treasure chest. And when they open it up, it's full of human stuff, like old magazines and newspapers. As they look through them, Flounder starts getting all excited. He sees a roller coaster and says, "Wouldn't it be fun if we had a coral roller coaster here in the reef?" Then he sees a picture of the Eiffel Tower and says, "How amazing would it be if we could build something like that out of kelp and sea plants?" But before he knows it, Flounder has gone from 0 to 100 real quick. And his imagination is running wild with all these crazy ideas for how to improve the reef. And as much as Ariel loves her friend, she's starting to feel a little overwhelmed. All these big ideas are just too much for one day. She tells Flounder, "Whoa, buddy, let's slow it down a little. You have so many great ideas. But we can't do everything at once." But Flounder's mind is already off and running. He's seeing roller coasters made out of coral, giant statues of sea plants, even an underwater bubble mail system where messages could be sent instantly throughout the entire ocean. At first, Ariel is totally confused. She asks Flounder, "What's bubble mail? How does it work?" But then Flounder explains his invention to her. He says, "See, this is how it would work. You write your message, put it in a seashell, tie it to a balloon animal, fill it with water, and then blow it up and send it on its way. The water inside the balloon will keep the shell from sinking. And then when it reaches its destination, whoever is there can pop the balloon, read the message, and send a reply." Ariel thinks for a moment. At first, she wasn't so sure about this bubble mail idea, but now she is really starting to see how it could make communicating with other sea creatures so much easier. Plus, who wouldn't want to receive a message delivered by a cute little pufferfish? She tells Flounder, "Okay, buddy, you've convinced me. Let's start working on the bubble mail right away." Now, even though Ariel is a great inventor herself, she isn't quite as fast on her feet as Flounder. By all, first, they need to figure out what to use for the actual message. They could use paper, but then how would it float? They could use a seashell, but then how would they write on it? Finally, they decide on a big, sturdy scallop shell. It's the perfect size for writing on, and it'll float just fine. Next, they need to gather some pufferfish balloons. Now normally Ariel would just go ahead and use her magic to turn a bunch of regular fish into puffers. But she knows that this is a very important assignment, and she wants to make sure that every step of the process is as fun and engaging as possible. So instead, she and Flounder set off to find some pufferfish balloons in the wild. As they swim along, looking for the perfect pufferfish, they notice a group of shrimp trying to move a large rock. So Ariel uses her magic to turn the rock into a bouncy castle so the shrimp can play on it during their lunch break. Then she and Flounder continue on their way. Finally, they spot the perfect pufferfish, a big, round guy with lots of air in his cheeks. Ariel goes over to him and says, "Hi there, Mr. Puff. Would you like to help us deliver some important mail to some of our friends around the reef?" The pufferfish thinks for a moment, then pops open his cheeks and says, "Sure, why not?" So Ariel and Flounder attach the scallop shell to the pufferfish's tail and fill it with water. Then they let go and watch as it floats away. Soon enough, they hear back from their friends. And it's all because of the magic of bubble mail.